Hey guys, I'm Laura.
And I'm Shadrach.
And we're the Rambling Ramnaths, or as Logan likes to call us.
The Random Ramnaths.
Yeah.
Logan?
Are we the Random Ramnaths?
Yeah, random random.
I think you're random.
I think we're all random.
Yeah, we kind of are.
Anyway, we wanted to share with you today on our vlog about our trip to Cincinnati. The thing I want you to know first is where we live is literally in the middle of nowhere. But the upside of it is we are like 2 hours from Columbus, 2 hours from Cincinnati, 2 hours from Indianapolis. So we're like kind of central to some big cities. So we felt it was a good time to check out some fun things and do a fun family weekend in Cincinnati.
We love Cincinnati.
We do.
We like to spend some time down there. It kind of reminds us of Raleigh a little bit.
Yeah, reminds me of Raleigh, North Carolina. And Cincinnati is very artsy, and I love that about it. So anyway, so we took a weekend. We left on a Saturday morning and left late because...
As usual, I blame that on your side.
No.
Yeah, that's like a Fernandez thing.
I wish we could blame it on...
on.
Anyway, I was completely packed and ready to go and everything in the living room before he got home from work, so it was not my fault. So we left Saturday morning probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and it's not quite a full 2-hour drive to Cincinnati from our house. So we got there about 1 o'clock with a stop. I can't remember, did we stop?
Probably did. We always stop.
Somebody has to go
yeah.
to the bathroom. Road trips, we always stop for the bathroom. So if you are a frequent peer, we are the best road trippers. We are not a ride until your bladder busts kind of people. Anyway, so we got down there about 1, and our first stop was Washington Chili for lunch.
I guess Cincinnati is known.
It's known for their chili. They have like they put like cinnamon and nutmeg and stuff in their chili, which gives it a different flavor.
So we figured Washington chili should be good. I mean, chili's in the name.
It's gotta be good, right?
Yeah.
And it's been around, I think Washington chili has been around for like 75 years. So it's been there. There's a lot of big names that have eaten there. When you like walk in the restaurant, there's like a wall with all these pictures and stuff about all the famous people that have eaten there. So that's really cool to check out. But it's like a diner basically. And so we ate lunch there, which was the first, mind you, first of Logan's grilled cheese sandwich meals.
I forgot about it.
We'll get some more of that through the video. But Logan had grilled cheese. I had a melt, and Shadrach had chili and a hot dog, which the hot dogs are something else that was big on the menu. But we ate lunch there, and then we checked out some murals because Cincinnati has a ton of art murals all over town. In fact, we had a map, which I don't have with me, I would have showed you. We have a map of all the murals throughout downtown Cincinnati, which is really cool. But there was one right outside Washington Chili that we got a picture of. And then we headed to our first major stop, which was Cincinnati Museum Center. Right now they're in the middle of doing some major renovations.
So we'll have to make a trip back out there.
Yes, because they have like a couple other museums that we didn't get to see. The only thing that was open was 2 special exhibits, which was a chocolate exhibit and a guitar exhibit, and then the children's museum. The neat thing about the museum center is it's an old historic train station, and they're trying to make it up to date and more energy efficient and everything, and when it's finished it's going to be amazing. But we enjoyed our visit there.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Our first
He did.
stop was in the museum center was the chocolate exhibit, right?
Yeah.
You'll see the chocolate. A little bit about the chocolate exhibit. They have the Culinary Institute of somewhere there in Cincinnati brings in on certain Saturdays samples of chocolate, and you get like this little tiny
like a little cardboard,
and it has what, like 4 or
probably about 5 different pieces of chocolate.
And as soon as we walked in the exhibit, everybody was like, hurry up, go try it, because at this point it was like 2:30 and they were wrapping up at 3 with the chocolate, not the exhibit, just the chocolate samples. And so we headed over to do that, but they warned us, be careful of the bitter chocolate.
The chocolate was in order from sweet
to
all the way to
no sugar added whatsoever. Let's just say, you'll see in the video, Logan gobbled up the sweetest one and didn't even give Shadrach a chance to try it. And then Shadrach tried the bittersweet.
That's not chocolate.
Your face was pretty priceless. So we did that, and the other thing you should note, because there is no thing as smell-o-vision, but I really wish that there was, because the entire chocolate exhibit smelled like chocolate.
Just like chocolate.
The entire time you walked through it.
Daddy, look, a chocolate bird.
A chocolate bird?
Daddy, go look at this.
Which one is it?
This is supposed to be a sweet one. You ate the whole thing? I didn't even try a piece. Down?
It's okay.
Thumbs up or down?
Thumbs up.
This might be too bitter.
Is it the one, the bittersweet? Was it good chocolate, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat any of the bitter ones.
And look at those. And those. And those. Oh my God, it's chocolate bar. How would you even fit the whole thing in your mouth?
I don't know. Whoa, this is cocoa in it. That's what they used to make chocolate.
Oh, it's real?
Yeah, the fruit is real.
So that.
I see.
Look. But it says.
What does it say?
I don't know, but. Look at this.
So this is Patoli. This is an Aztec betting game. So people could bet all kinds of things. So you could have like your field and your crops or your house. You could do jewelry or clothing, or you could even bet people. So you could bet like your children, or if you were rich enough to have servants. So the point of the game is to get on the board and then you play all the way across. If you land on one of these, you have to give your opponent a piece of treasure. Or if you get all zeros, then you have to sacrifice something to the gods. So would you like to play? You finished first, but you did lose a piece of treasure though, so that is also true. Mm-hmm. But you finished first. Good job. You're very welcome. Thanks for playing.
Is Daddy eating the chocolate?
Come get some.
Oh, it changed.
I want all of it for myself.
For yourself? Are you gonna share? No.
Then we went to the next exhibit over, which is literally like you walk out one door and you walk into the next, to the guitar exhibit.
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool. They have a lot of hands-on things for kids in the guitar
A
exhibit.
huge guitar.
Yeah.
I forgot how big that was. It was
enormous.
Yeah.
And that was like the first thing Logan gravitated to, was the huge guitar. And I think my favorite was the air guitar.
Yeah, you have to see that in there.
Don't miss that part.
They do have an air guitar.
They had an air guitar on display.
On display.
And
So you have to see that.
Logan got to play his air guitar.
Yeah.
So you'll have to check that out.
So that 8-headed.
Oh yeah, they had an eight
Eight
neck.
guitar,
which was really, really neat.
The guitar part, that was pretty hands-on.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff for kids to play with and test out. And
yeah, I learned about
Yeah.
sound. Like they had this one machine, Shattuck hated it. But
So
you
loud.
pushed a button and it made like this loud sound, but it had these tiny little styrofoam balls in it, and it would cause them to bounce around.
It was pretty
and
cool.
show you
Yeah.
how sound works. So you can actually see sound. It wasn't just hearing it, but you could see it. But it was very, very loud.
The machine was cool, the sound wasn't.
And Shattuck shows the machine,
Yeah.
but he does mute out the sound. So
It was too loud. You couldn't even hear anything else in there. All the kids had fun.
yeah, there was lots of hands-on. The chocolate exhibit had some. The guitar exhibit was way more hands-on and was cool in that aspect. The next stop was right across the hallway to the Duke Children's Museum. It's fantastic. Logan, I think, could spend hours and hours and hours there, and I'm pretty sure that the water table, I think, would be his favorite thing.
Yeah.
And of course it was like, it felt like it was 20 degrees outside and he wanted to play in the water. It was not that cold, but it was a pretty cold weekend. But we enjoyed, he got to be a mailman.
Oh yeah, yeah. He could dress up, be a mailman, construction worker. What else was it? There was a lot of stuff to run around.
A lot of imaginary. They had like
Yeah.
a whole section with nothing but imagination, like construction worker, car shop, restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, veterinarian. A whole slew. You can get dressed up and you can play and let your imagination take wild. There was a whole area of nothing but arts and crafts that you could sit down and do. My favorite part for me as a mom was the whole indoor play area with all the tunnels and everything.
Yeah,
like he could sit and run off energy. I wish we
all day
lived
long.
close enough to
Yeah.
be able to have something like that near us all the time, because wintertime is tough and this would be perfect for that.
Yeah, that would be a nice thing to have a membership to if we live closer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Cincinnati Children's Museum is probably one of our favorite
Yeah, it
children's
is.
museums.
It's a dinosaur.
Oh, that's a dinosaur?
Yeah, skeleton.
You have to fix the engine. No, above. The engine's
Right here?
above. So that was our first major stop, and that took the majority of the afternoon. And then we went and checked in at our hotel. We worked with the Cincinnati Convention and Visitors Bureau on this trip, and they did a fantastic job of planning out our itinerary.
That was so helpful.
Yes, they gave us an itemized itinerary, and they scheduled our hotel for us. They booked it for us. This was the hardest part of the trip, is we had to leave the museum, go to the hotel to check in, and that was 20 minutes away, drive the 20 minutes back for our next stop. Yeah. Which was my personal favorite, I think. First of all, parking in downtown is not Shattuck's favorite.
You know what? I wish they would have like a map that tells you everywhere you go to, where to park, how much it costs. While we're driving, you're like, hey, was that parking over there?
And for some reason, as soon as we got into downtown Cincinnati, our GPS stopped. It just like went berserk.
It didn't
that was
work.
Weird. Yeah, it was weird. Luckily, we found a parking garage that was really close to everything we needed to dinner and the Carew observation deck. We're wandering around the parking garage trying to figure out how to get up to the ground level because this is down underground. Literally, we're
making circles. We're all around the edge looking like, where do we go up?
Where's the elevator? Finally, this guy sees us looking. I'm sure we look very lost. We're like, tourists, And so he's like, hey, the elevator's over here. And so we're like, thank goodness, you know, somebody was kind enough to tell us. And so we get there and he asked us where we were going and we're like, the Carew Tower. And he's like, what? And we're like, you know, the big place where you go up in the elevator.
Look over the city. Like everybody should know that.
The observation deck. And so he's like, I'm walking right past it. I'll show you where it's at. So the guy, nice guy.
Yeah, he was. I'm glad we met him.
Yeah, and literally walked us to the door of the Carew Tower. It was like, go see the security guard there and he'll tell you what to do, which was awesome. I was a little nervous about the elevator because Carew, the observation deck was on the 49th floor, which is the tallest building I think I have personally ever been in. But we get in the elevator, and let me tell you, this was literally like 2 minutes. It was like a bullet elevator. Is that such a thing? Fast. So it took us to the 45th floor, and then you have the two options: a very rickety, old, tiny elevator,
or the stairs.
Or the stairs. I was opting for the stairs. Somebody else said, no, let's be brave and adventurous.
Yeah, we were on an adventure, right?
Yeah, we survived.
Yeah, we did.
We made it. It was small. Bad. It was very small.
It was made, I think, what,
four person maximum, but we did it.
It did the job. Good job, Carew Tower.
So we got up and we got on the observation deck, and it was cold and it was windy, but it was absolutely gorgeous, and it was right at sunset, so we got some really amazing pictures and views. If you ever find yourself visiting, even if you live in Cincinnati and you haven't been, you need to go check it out. Yeah, it's awesome.
That view, I mean, you can see the whole city almost. I was like, wow. And I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, Shattuck's like a foot away from the wall. He's like way
not
far
go to the edge.
And we were like, don't let Logan, don't grab anything, don't go lean over.
Logan is like, yeah, pull me close. He's grabbing onto the railing, trying to look over
the edge, and we're like, no, you know. But it's a 360 view. Like, you can walk around the entire edge. Should we walk this way and see what else we can see?
Yeah, let's see what else. More land. And look at that bridge. And look at the sky. How close we are. And look at that whole stadium. Daddy.
Yeah.
You gotta see this. Look, the cars look like all little toys.
They do.
When you get an airplane, it's smaller than that.
What?
After that, we took all the elevators back down, even the rickety one. We survived. And we went to dinner at Americano Burger Bar. And that was probably my favorite restaurant out of all of them that we ate out for the entire weekend as well. Two favorites, all back to back. But they were super nice. The food was really good. And meal 2 of Logan's was a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, I had grilled cheese whole time.
The whole time?
He had grilled cheese spent all 4 meals that we ate out.
I feel like bad parents.
He's a very picky eater, you guys. Hamburgers and hot dogs are not his jam. Like, he just won't eat those. Most kids will. Our kid is not a normal kid. So if it's not chicken, it's peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese. So grilled cheese it was for 4 meals. An Americana burger bar was super good. The service was great. They had like a little, what was that little game that they had?
Like hockey?
No,
Almost.
it was a little shuffleboard, wasn't it? Isn't that what it's called? Shuffleboard with the little puck looking thing and you slide it down and you have to knock other people's off. Anyway,
like hockey to me.
It's shuffleboard. They had a shuffleboard game in there that anybody could play. We watched some kids play it, and if you ever go, make sure you look up at the ceiling. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but make sure you look up at the ceiling because it's pretty awesome. We went back to the hotel after dinner. It was late, 8:30, 9 o'clock by the time we got back, and we were exhausted. It had been a long day, and so Logan still took till midnight to fall asleep to his new place, new hotel. And our hotel is fantastic, and we will share a little bit more about that on our day 2 videos. Logan kept thanking us for taking him on this vacation.
Yeah.
It was only 2 days, mind you. I don't know that I consider that a vacation, but it was
Nice little mini vacation.
It was, and it was definitely kid friendly because I think Logan had a blast. But
yeah, so thank you, Cincinnati visitors.
Convention and Visitors Bureau
Yeah.
for planning this trip. Day 1 was awesome.
Logan enjoyed our mini vacation because of you.
Yes. We can't wait to share with you what day 2 is. Thank you guys for following along on day 1 of our Cincinnati family extravaganza. Is that what we call it? Stay tuned for day 2 coming soon. And make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Oh yeah, this way.
That way.
Anywhere!
And the bell. I hope you guys continue to follow along to find out more of our adventures to come.
Oh, and I'll link to the day 2 video.
And there is a blog post down below that will overview the entire day, or the entire trip, everything we did, where we went, and some more information. So be sure to check that out.